circle graph or a pie chart. You know, circle, the circle has pi in it. That is why we call it as a pie chart, and circle is all about this pi because the area is pi r squared. The circumference is 2 pi r. So we can represent the data in circular form also, because it's in the circular form it becomes more easier to interpret the data. For example, here the time spent by a child during a day, time spent by a child during a day, see, 8 hours in sleeping, 6 hours in schooling, and 4 hours homework, 3 hours of playing, like this. An age group of people in a town, say 0 to 15 years, they are getting around, they are 30,000 or spending 30,000, 15 to 60, 50,000, or you can say the number of people, you can say. There are multiple data which we can represent. I'm just giving you few ideas. This can be 50,000 can be the numbers, this can be the amount they have, all these, So these are called circle graph. Circle graph. So circle graph is basically a relationship between the part and the whole. So we divide the circle into different sectors. This is called a sector. The size of each sector is actually proportional to the information or the quantity it has. For example, in this graph, we will just go the proportion of sector for hours spent in sleeping. See, this is sleeping, so this is 8 hours. This is 8 hours sleeping. And how about full of them? This is 8 plus these are total number of hours are 24 hours. So 8 by 24. So what you get, 8 by 24. So we have 1/3 part of the circle, that is 1/3 of a sector is being given to the sleeping part. So 1/3 part of the circle, this sector has been provided. Similarly, the hours spent, if you want to compute, hours spent in school. So this is 4 hours. Total is 24 hours. 6 are 24. So 1 by 6. This is 1 by 6. And 1 by 6, 1 by 4 can be the hours spent in school. Some is hours spent in, this is homework. So this is homework for 1 by 6. School 6 by 24. 6 is 18, 6 4 is 24. So this is 1 by 4 as suggested here. This is 1 by 4. So we give 1 by 4 part, that is 90-degree part, to the circle. So how the size of the other sectors can be found out? You can just check it out. The circle graph is also known as pie chart. This is the pie chart. How to draw a pie chart? How to draw a pie chart? See, we have an example. The favorite color of, say, ice cream for students of school is given in these percentages. So we have this chocolate as 50%, vanilla 25%, 25%. So the best idea is, this is 50%, 50 by 100. You just multiply it by 360, because a point has an angle 360 degree. This is whole 360 degree. So what part do you want? 50 by 100 into 360 degree. This is what is being done. So let us learn it formally. The total angle at the center of the circle is 360 degree. The central angle of the sector will be a fraction of 360 degree, which will be a part of 360 degree. So what make a table to find, or we will try to make a table to find the central angle of the sectors like this. These are chocolate. 50% like 50% of the student like this flavor. So this is 50 by 100. 50 by 100 is half, and this half is simply half into 360. We want to, because half is showing that half of the circle has to be given to chocolate. So half into 360 degree has to be given to chocolate. Half into 360 degree is 180 degree. Similarly, 25%, so 25 into 25 by 100, that is 1 by 4 into 360 is 90 degree for vanilla and other flavors. So now, how to make this? We have to draw a circle with any convenient radius which fits in our text, the notebook which you are using. Just mark this center as O, the radius as A. So this OA is your radius. Now we have to draw 180 degree for chocolate. Just try to make a you can say a diameter, or you can just start from some radius and take 180 degree. This hole has to be chocolate. You can shade it also. The remaining sector, again, from this point to this point, make 90 degree. Other will be also 90 degree, because the total sum of the angle should be 360 degree. So this is how we draw it. This is a pie chart. This gives the expenditure in percentage of certain items and also the saving of a family during a month. So this graph shows this data, and the question being asked is on which item the expenditure was maximum. See, you can just take in view, or the concerning the percentages. So in which item the expenditure was maximum? See, which is the maximum? 25% on food. So expenditure is maximum on food. Expenditure on which item is equal to the total savings of the family? So savings is what? Savings is 15%, and education is 15%. So education and expenditure on these two, they are 15%. Then if the monthly savings of the family is 3,000, what is the monthly expenditure on clothes? So 3,000. And since we want to find out the expenditure on clothes, what is the expenditure on clothes? This is 10%. So 10% of 3,000. 10% of 3,000, that is, you just have to say 10% of 3,000, that is 10 by 100 into 3,000 you want to do. Sorry, 10% of some amount you have to do. But before that, it is being given that the monthly saving of family is 3,000. So actually 15% is representing the 3,000, which is given in the question. So 15%, the monthly saving is 15%. So 15% represent 3,000. So how much this 10% is going to represent? This is 3,000 by 15 into 10. Here's 1,000 into 15 by 10 is 2,000. This is how we get the monthly expenditure on clothes. On a particular day, the sale of different items of a banker shop is given like this. We have to draw a pie chart. So the total is 720. See, 320 plus 80 plus 160 by plus 120 plus 40 720. Now how to get the, we basically we are interested in the angles. When we are drawing a pie chart, we are drawing a circle. So we are basically interested in angle, what angle we have to give to each of them. So it's quite easy. 320 by 720 into 100 into 360, not 100. 80 by 720 into 360 is 160 by 720, because 160 part of 720 is the part being taken by, say, cake and pastries, and in order to get the angle, you just have to multiply by 360. So what we do here is, we will make a table. We'll give an item here, sales here, in fraction, that is 320 by 720, 120 by 720, 160 by 720, like this, and these are the fractions. These are the fractions, and we just have to multiply this fraction by 360 degree to get the angles, right? So we can make the pie chart, because now we know the angle. This is 160, this is 60, like this. All these angles are there. We can just, either you can shade in different colors, shade with certain bars, and you can write here ordinary bread 160 degree, fruit bread 640 degree, like this.